Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the new week of Monday, the 10th of October 2022, the 1010 portal today. I am Spirit of Life Alchemy, and this is your morning message tarot reading. So we have the moon in Aries, still following last night's full moon. It's going to form a sextile to Saturn and to Mars, who are coming into a trine over the next few days, few weeks, soon. Anyway, and then the moon's going to form a square to Pluto before going into Taurus. So stabilising focus helps us push for transformation before we start grounding ourselves into simplicity and comfort. Also, we have Venus opposite Chiron, so healing heart wounds and relationship hurts. So by the end of the day, you probably want to sort of tap into that moon in Taurus energy and ground in simplicity and comfort. Take care of your needs. Okay, let's do some cards and see what they have to say for today. So, what do we need to know? What do we need to know for Monday, the 10th of October 2022, the 1010 portal? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest goods? Good. What do we need to know? Oops. Okay. At the bottom, all that glitters is not gold. Okay. Beware of magpie syndrome. Never-ending story. And chaos and conflict. Yay! Okay. So let's have a look. Picking up from this. The phrase that came through to me when I turned over the Never-Ending Story card was, there's no shortcuts here. There's no magic formula to instant wealth and abundance and things like that. And the more we try and get that, then it just causes chaos and conflict for us. So really checking things out first before rushing into things. Does it feel aligned with your heart? And all, especially because we've got that Venus opposite Chiron energy as well. So making sure sort of things are aligned with your heart rather than, you know, promises of instant wealth and things like that. Sign up here. Offer only open today type of thing. Oh my God, I've got to do that. It's going to make me a millionaire type of thing. That's not going to happen. It might, but the cards are saying it's very unlikely. And if we fall for those types of tricks, then it leads to more chaos and conflict. So the message is really about coming back to yourself, connecting with your values, and doing the slow step-by-step work, not being taken in by false promises and things like that. Let's do some cards. So I've still got my moon cards out from my decks from yesterday. I'm slowly putting those back as I work through each set of cards that I'm using this week. So, yeah, those of you that signed up, if you were at the live, thank you very much. much appreciated. If you weren't and you're waiting for the recordings, I will be sending those out today. So you should receive them by this evening. They've all been converted, and yeah, it's one of my jobs to do after I finish doing these videos. So expect that to come through this evening, or by this evening, should I say. Let's do the tarot now and see what the tarot has to say about this situation here. So what do we need to know for Monday the 10th of October 2022? Messages from Spirit, please, for the collective. What help, advice, support and guidance can Spirit give the collective to help us navigate today's energies for our highest and greatest good? For about the last week or so, probably, when I've been saying this, I've actually wanted to say hope rather than help. So maybe maybe Spirit can give us some hope as well. I think that's likely needed at the moment as well for lots of people. Things might be feeling a bit hopeless. Trust that they aren't. But yeah, a bit of hope, a bit of help, a bit of advice, support and guidance. Basically, we want it all, with a cherry on top, please. So what do we need to know for today? Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay, so 9 of Pentacles in the middle with strength. The Princess of Swords. The Sun. Nice energies. And the 8 of Wands. Still nice energies. King of Swords. 10 of Swords. 3 of Wands. And at the bottom, 5 of Swords. We had that the other day, didn't we? That was yesterday. And in the full moon reading, 5 of Cups. Okay. 6 of Cups. And the Knight of Cups. We have a bit of Knight of Cups. Okay, 8 of Cups. Okay, oh, we have 3 of Swords as well. Okay, and we've got the 5 of Pentacles. I'm going to take that as well because we've got chaos and conflict coming out. There. Okay, 4 of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Knight of Pentacles. Oh my God, this is a big message. I'm just going to put these over here. So we've got Death. And the Princess of Cups, and the King of Wands. So we'll have him right through to there. This feels like it's quite a big message. There's quite a lot going on in the background, in the subconscious. A lot of chaos and conflict there. The only 5 we haven't got is the 5 of Wands, competition. At least we're only fighting against ourselves and not with anybody else. Okay, so let me just pop those there. I'm going to put those there. Okay. Whew. So if you remember from yesterday, the full moon reading, the moon was conjunct Chiron, opposite the sun conjunct Venus. And then today we've got Venus and Chiron coming into their exact opposition. Did I say conjunct? The Sun and Venus opposite the Moon and Chiron yesterday, in case I didn't say that right. Okay, so where we find ourselves, the 9 of Pentacles, self-confidence, independence, standing on our own 2 feet, knowing that we can create our own abundance. Okay. And we can look back and see how far we've come and feel, you know, I've got this. Yeah, feel okay. This has come because the Strength card. We've developed our own inner strength. We've done the work. We've connected to ourselves, and yeah, we're feeling in a good place. And this has been because Princess of Swords, we've been dealing and cutting away our own negative thoughts and old stories and old beliefs. We brought it all to light under the light of the Aries full moon even, and we've been able to see stuff for what it is. Okay, this could also be stuff related to Mercury going, the last Mercury retrograde cycle. Is still moving through his shadow period. Tomorrow he goes into Libra, so we get a change of energies, and then by the 17th, that's when he comes out of his shadow. So, you know, we're still sifting through the stuff that came up during Mercury retrograde. Then the gift from above, from Spirit, we've got the sun. So again, I'm seeing this as like still in the full moon energy, where the sun was with Venus, was shining on the full moon, and Chiron energies, shining a spotlight on sort of what we wanted to see, what was coming up to consciousness, and helping us to be in our own power, joyful, happy, you know, in it. Also for the sun, I also see the sun as childlike innocence as well, seeing the beauty in everything, and, you know, really connecting in to that side of things. And that brings around sort of rapid change. Okay, we have the Eight of Wands here, swiftness, information coming in really quickly, new knowing coming in really quickly, and clarified by the King of Swords with the Ten of Swords. Carrying on the theme of this Princess of Swords here, we've been cutting away the crap. We've come to the end of that cycle, okay? What's the word I'm looking to? That last sort of cycle of things, it's crescendoed at the full moon and is falling away. And from there, we have the Three of Wands. And I particularly like this Three of Wands because I like these three poles in the water. And it always makes me think of we're hopping towards our next goals, our manifestation of what it is we want to bring into our life. We're setting intentions, we're making plans, we're looking at the steps we're going to take to get there. Okay, so that's all going on consciously underneath the surface, in the subconscious. And if this energy feels like it's going towards the new moon in Scorpio in 2 weeks, which is also a partial solar eclipse. Okay, so, you know, from this fiery Aries full moon shining the light on everything, we're going to be sort of, with the waning energies, going towards the emotional quagmire that is Scorpio season and Scorpio new moon, and looking at sort of, okay, see clearly now, let's now sort of start going down into the underworld, into the subconscious, and see what's lurking there that needs to come up, okay, in the next cycle. So, you know, forewarned is what's the phrase? Forewarned. Oh, forewarned is forearmed. Okay, that might be why we haven't got the Five of Wands out, because I get a sense of being forearmed is that and prepared is really the Five of Wands energy. So it's showing up even though it's not here. Okay, so then what we've got the Five of Swords, self-sabotage, and this self-sabotage could be around old disappointments or heartbreak or regrets with the Five of Cups here. And I think we are looking into the past because we've also got the Six of Cups here, reminiscing about old stuff. Okay, often when we feel we're in a good place and feel quite settled, then it opens up sort of the floodgates or the doors to let the next bit of shadow or subconscious just bubble up, because our subconscious feels that we're in a place where we can deal with it. So yeah, and all this Chiron energy. Okay, so we're looking at old ways, we self-sabotage, disappointments, how we've done things in the past. And in there is a gift, the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups comes riding in sort of with a gift that can help us transform this a bit. Could be, this Eight of Wands. Something comes in really quickly, a bit of a, ooh, wasn't expecting that. And I'm just thinking through till tomorrow, where we've got the Sun, Quincunx, Uranus. So yeah, there could be sudden surprises and insights and things coming up. I'll talk more about that tomorrow. But yeah, there's a gift in this. Okay. And an opportunity to walk away to a better future. The Eight of Cups. And especially because we've got the Three of Wands here, and this one always makes me think of taking leaps and bounds towards our future. So the cups are going to the distance. I always wonder, she sat on the edge of like a doorway to the subconscious. It's like, is she coming out of there? Or is she going in there to see what she needs to walk away from? Could be either. Okay. And then we come to the Three of Swords. This is, the Chiron card, healing those old wounds. Okay. And with that, we've got the Five of Pentacles, lack. And I've said this before, that sort of when we see lack in the outside world, often what we're being called to do is to look inwards and connect to the abundance within, the healed heart. Okay, so we're being sort of encouraged to turn inwards, not looking for outer solutions, the gold, glittery, shiny stuff. We're being asked to sort of go down into the next level. And I do have a real big feeling of this being preparatory for this eclipse season. Okay. And by acknowledging the chaos and the conflict. Now, because we're feeling in this really settled place, we're able to start doing the work. Okay, and then we have the Four of Pentacles, and looking at sort of what you're holding on to, looking at, and does it still go with your values? Okay, this, although it's like the Sun in Capricorn energies, I'm actually getting a very Taurus energy about it. The Moon going into Taurus today, and about, looking in our hearts, see, do we still value this? Do we need to let it go? Okay, connected into that lack, the disappointment, the regret, the self-sabotage. When you've got these three fives all together, it sort of speaks to me of, the internal stuff that is being ready for transformation. And then we have the Devil, which sort of emphasises that. And I love this Devil card. We can either walk up the steps into the chaos of the head, the conflict and chaos, or we can walk out and walk down the steps and walk away from all the shoulds and the woulds and all the mental conflict, the old stories, the self-sabotage, the lingering in the past, and past disappointments, past regrets, the heartbreak and the heart wounds, and the general sense of lack. we can walk away from that. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. So this 2 nights, got the Knight of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. This is about, there's no rush. We're doing this step by step, in a grounded, Taurian way, showing up to do the work day in, day out to do it. Which brings about transformation. We've got the Death card here. So, you know, we are letting go of whatever it is we're held on tight to here. And then we have the Princess of Cups, which is forgiveness, it's reconciliation, it's an apology. Could be an apology to yourself, could be an apology to somebody else, could be receiving an apology from somebody else. But whatever it is, it brings us to the King of Wands. We're able then to come back to the Strength card and step into our power, tame that inner lion, the inner wild beast within us, and really be in our power. So there's a lot going on there, isn't there? But now is the time to do it. We've got the full moon light shining down on us, and it's divine timing. It's supported by the universe, by source. Everything sort of is being put in place for us to be able to do this work. Okay, and it is as we're just starting that descent towards eclipse season. So that's today's reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it resonated for you. Know that you're not alone in any of these journeys, that sort of we are all connected on a collective level and can support each other through the chaos and the conflict. If you like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the descriptions box. Please like, share and subscribe to the channel to help grow this channel. That would be wonderful and deeply appreciated. Click on the wiggly bell for notifications when I do readings and post them. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy the 1010 portal. And until tomorrow, thank you for watching.